Hi and welcome to Arabic for Church, lesson 1.2. In this video, we're going to look at 3 letters. They all share the same shape, and the only difference in their appearance is the number and placement of their dots. They also have sounds that you have counterparts for in English, so it should be an easy lesson. And we're going to start with the letter Ba. So this is the letter Ba. And the sound of ba is the same as in English, ba. The best way to describe the main shape of the letter ba is to imagine a kiddie pool, like the kind of pool you have in the garden, and it's sitting on the ground. So this is the ba, the main shape, and it's got one dot below it. Pool in Arabic is birka, birka, and it starts with the sound ba. And the way ba connects is on the line, and it retains its main shape. In fact, almost all Arabic letters, when they come in the final position, they go back to their original or isolated form, but with a connector to the right. So ba here, the only difference you can see is ba started with a higher beginning here at the beginning, and here it's just gonna compromise and go a bit lower and then end in a higher lift up here. And then you add the dot. And this is the letter ta. As you can see, it has the main shape as the letter ba, but instead of a dot below the main shape, it has 2 dots on top of the main shape, adjacent to each other. And the sound of the letter ta is present in English language, sounds like t. And this is the phonemic symbol for the sound t. So again, we can think of ta as a kiddie pool, but this time we have 2 dots on top. Now for the exact placement of the dots on top of ta, imagine the pool filled with water, and there are 2 bowls, or in this case I chose 2 apples, floating on the water. So this is how you know where to place them. So you don't place them deep in here and not flying out over here. They're exactly floating on this imaginary pool of water. The reason why I chose an apple is because apple in Arabic is tufaha, tufaha, and it starts with the sound t. And ta is written in the same way. We go from right to left, and then we add the dots. So adding the dots in Arabic is similar to crossing your T's and dotting your I's in English. So you write the main shape first, and then you dot the letter. And when it's a strand of letters, a number of letters connected together, you do that first, like in cursive writing in English, and then you add the dots. So to connect, we go from right to left, add the dots. Again, it stays on the line. There's another form of ta that you will see a lot, especially in feminine nouns and adjectives, and it's called the tied ta. So like the open ta, the tied ta, or the ta marbuta, has 2 dots, but it's shaped differently. It's shaped like a teardrop. It connects on the line with a connector this way. Then you add the dots. The ta marbuta could either be pronounced as t or not pronounced at all. This is why in the word tufaha, you can see the ta over here, and I've highlighted it in white to show that it's not pronounced or it's less important. So it could be pronounced. When you follow the word ending with ta marbuta with another word, the linking is going to bring out the consonant sound t. But at the end of a sentence, you don't pronounce the t. This is very important in church when you read hymns and you come to the end of a verse or a line. Then you don't pronounce, like if the verse ends with a letter, with a ta marbuta, then you don't pronounce the t sound in it. So this is the word tufaha. If I want to say a delicious apple, I say tufahatun ladhidatun. So the ta comes out. And this is the letter tha. This is what it looks like, and it's not one, not two, it's 3 dots forming the corners of a triangle. Again, you could think that it's floating on top of the water. Now, tha has an interesting phonemic symbol, but the sound is present in the English language. So it's the sound th, like in the word thumb. So this is the sound th for tha. It looks difficult, but it sounds easy. So this is the letter tha, and you can find the sound th twice in the word thalath. Here, thalath. You have 3 dots and 3 apples. And it connects in the exact same way as letters ba and ta. Just goes this way, and then you add the dots. So number 3 in Arabic is thalath or thalatha. It's derived from the root word thalatha, 3 letters or 3 sounds. This is why Trinity in Arabic is thaluth. So it has the same 3 sounds, thalatha. So in English, you use try, the prefix, to indicate number 3. In Arabic, we use the root word thalatha, and we derive different words from it. The Holy Trinity in Arabic is al-thaluth al-aqdas. You can see letter tha over here in the isolated form at the end of the word, and you can actually see it here as well. You see these 3 dots? I mean, tha is not the only letter with 3 dots, but this looks like it could be a connected tha. Now moving on to the second phrase, this is something you will hear on Ash Wednesday in church, from dust to dust. Min at-turabi wa ila at-turab. And here you see the letter ba repeated twice, again in its isolated form. Can you see any letters ta with the 2 dots? Not in the isolated form, and definitely not at the end of words, but you can find them here connected in the medial position. You see the 2 dots over here? That's a ta. So this brings us to the end of lesson 1.2. So far we've covered 4 letters out of the 28 letters in the Arabic alphabet. Today's letters were ba with the sound ba, like in the word birka, which is Arabic for pool, and then the letter ta, the first sound in tufaha, which means apple. And with ta, we looked at a special kind of ta called the tied ta, used for feminine nouns and adjectives, and it looks like a teardrop, again with the signature 2 dots on top. We also looked at the letter tha, from the number 3, thalath in Arabic. So when you feel like you're ready and you know the letters ba, ta, and tha, you can move on to the next video, video 1.3, and we're going to talk about letters jim, ha, and kha.